This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com with a daily news update for you. Both Raw and AEW did not do very good ratings this week, unfortunately for them. AEW actually did its lowest rating of all time. Sorry, it was last week, but we're just getting the rating today. AEW's rating was a 0.2. Their previous all-time low was a 0.22. And Raw last week had their second lowest rating of all time, which was 0.45. This week, they did a 0.44, so they now have a new second lowest 18 to 49 rating of all time. And their lowest rating of all time, by the way, for Raw is a 0.42. And let me just play this clip quickly of Tito Ortiz stepping down from city council in Huntington Beach, California. He was mayor pro temp, and this happened last night. Listen to the lone clapper at the end of his statement.
I did as best as I possibly could do, and I hope I didn't let anybody down. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
So he did have at least one supporter. Tank Abbott's wife, by the way, told me that Tank has been laughing about this since last night, and Meard says he finds that funny. I did have an interview with Tito Ortiz on this channel, by the way. So you guys can look that up if you want to know more about Tito. Geraldo says he hasn't watched WWE in almost 6 months. Thinking about their current product makes him sleepy. As I previously reported earlier, they did release 6 people today, and Shane Douglas actually commented on it on this channel too. The biggest names were Braun Strowman, who I guess was making $1.9 million a year, and Lana, who was making about $250,000 a year, according to reports, and then Aleister Black, who I don't know how much he was making. The average WWE wrestler makes about $500,000 a year, according to reports. So much, much more than your average person for a job where you only work a couple times a week and you get to be a international celebrity. As much as they complain, some people wrote that, well, Braun will be free now. I'd be shocked if AEW pays him $1.9 million a year. Impact, I don't know how many people make over 100,000, but I wouldn't guess that many. I know most people in Impact make peanuts. Ring of Honor, there might be a handful of people that make over 100,000. Who knows? Lana, since her husband Rusev is in AEW, it's pretty safe to say that she'll end up in AEW. She was also making like over 600,000 a year off of Instagram. So she won't be hurting, although, of course, her popularity will go down, as everyone's does once they get off WWE TV. Lots of rumors floating around, including what Shane Douglas was talking about, the WWE may be getting ready to sell. That is just pure rumor. Master Mike says they hope AEW doesn't bring in Braun. I think they will if he still wants to wrestle. But bodybuilding, which he's also been saying he wants to do, doesn't really pay that much. I mean, and it requires a hell of a lot of work. And to be honest, a lot of bodybuilders that just do YouTube videos and stuff, like Rich Piana, and I might be pronouncing his name wrong. I think he was making more than like the Mr. Olympias of the world. So maybe he'll be better off just doing videos and stuff, because there is a lot of money on YouTube for sure these days, which I don't understand why some companies like NWA and MLW don't put more of an emphasis on YouTube. By the way, Ricky Banderas is apparently signed with MLW, and usually the contracts with MLW prevent signed wrestlers from appearing on other television shows. So I don't know what that means for Ricky working for other companies that have television shows. I know he hasn't been announced for anything recently for other companies that have television shows. So anyways, there might be more news later. I have something to do right now, so wish everybody a great night.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss